Let's talk about Jhené Aiko real quick. Who in the right mind wouldn't be locked in on Jhené Aiko? She is feminine. She has a great sense of humor. She is beautiful. She divine even. Oh my god, her voice. Her voice is beautiful. When I see photos of her, interviews of her, I have to pinch myself to confirm that I'm alive or not. Because she's so angelic. I swear, I feel like an angel's coming down. The light is shining on me. It feels like I'm dead. It feels like I'm about to get whisked away to heaven. No. That's stupid. I'm definitely going to hell. So that wouldn't make any sense.
What's stopping y'all from getting married? Oh, y'all already did one of those secret industry weddings.
No. There has not been a secret industry marriage. I think that it's a little personal, you know what I mean? But just like, to be real with you, just like any people who have dealt with love, we've had our ups and downs, you know what I'm saying? And I think it's still finding the right navigation through it all. I don't know if to me, marriage symbolizes like the best relationship. You know, people be like, "Oh, you got to get married." To me, I feel like having a relationship is first and foremost, and like marriage is a byproduct of that. And I feel like a lot of people get the idea of like, "Oh, you have to get married," but then it's like, to me, that's almost a fear-based way of thinking too, because then people be getting divorced. The divorce rate's so fucking high, and I am someone who, I'm not like discounting anything, and I'm not saying that we aren't gonna get married. But what I'm saying is that it's just, I would like to do a lot. I would like to, and I don't like putting our personal business out there like that either. But there's a lot of work that needs to be done, I feel like, in general.
You know, he's kind of snitching on himself. They've been together since 2016, on and off. And he still hasn't decided whether or not he wants to marry Jhené Aiko. Honestly, I don't think he'd be getting this much heat if he just said, "Yo, listen, we don't believe in the institution of marriage. We don't like how the divorce rate is 50% right now, and we don't want the pressure of having to be legally married, right? We don't want to get the government involved." I think people would give him less shit if he just answered like that instead of, there's still a lot we need to work on. I'm like, it's been 8 years, and you were willing to have a kid together recently, so obviously the foundation of your guys' relationship, I would assume, is solid, and you still say there's a lot to be worked on.
Well, take it from somebody who's been with their woman for 26 years, right? Damn. It's always going to be ups and downs.
Period.
The work's never going to stop.
Yeah.
Especially raising
26
kids.
26 years?
Been with her 26 years. Got married in 2014.
Oh,
so
shit.
You're married for 10.
Wow.
So it's going to always be ups and downs.
So what took you 16 years to get married?
Uh-oh.
I don't know.
Exactly. It's kind of like a hard
I really
thing,
don't know. I really, truly, honestly don't know. In my mind, I felt like I wasn't where I needed to be, right? But I did know this is the person I want to be with for the rest of my life. So my mentality is, hey, I already know it's gonna be. No relationship is gonna be perfect all the time. So if you're thinking that you gotta wait for this fairy tale magical awakening where everything's gonna be all good all the time, it's just like no, that's not the way life is.
No.
All of a sudden, look at Charlamagne. He got caught slipping, man, with his girl for 16 years. I doubt it was a full-on commitment for 16 years. 16 years? Dude, he was trying to be all old school, trying to be unk, trying to give him some friendly advice, some patronizing advice. Big Sean has been with Jhené Aiko for for 8 years, half the amount of time that you waited to get married. It's not that simple.
No. I don't think it's that. I think that it's just seeing so many different. The thing about Jhené is that we have so many relationships. It's like being peers, being in a group together, parents, romantic, all that. It's like it's a crazy connection because no matter what, we're always going to be tied together, no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that doesn't discount that, like, she and me both have to be on the same page.
Mm-hmm.
Not to say we aren't, but I feel like I can only speak for myself that there needs to be like more work done so we could keep going. Because there's a lot of focus on our family. There's a lot of focus on careers and everything, and that is something that I feel like has not been the main focus.
So y'all not necessarily together now. Y'all just figuring it out.
Oh, now look at you, Charlamagne.
I'm just asking a question.
No, I'm not saying that either. That's, what I'm saying is that it's not perfect and that it needs to be work done.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, it sounds like Big Sean and Jhené Aiko are pretty solid, and it's nobody else's business. Like, they don't, like, why do they have to get married? Could we ask if Jhené Aiko even wants to be the one to get married? Maybe she doesn't. Maybe it's on her. Maybe he's honestly considered it before. I don't know. Maybe they looked at the stats. The average marriage is like 7 years, like 7 or 8 years. Those aren't promising statistics. Why put all that pressure when they're solid? And honestly, if nobody was asking them, "Oh, when are y'all gonna get together?" If 50 million people were asking him, wondering what's going on, heck, they'd probably be married right now. I just don't want to be under the scope of like so many people. Like, why do you even care? But they seem pretty solid. It's nobody's business. They can do whatever they want. Honestly, they could be forever boyfriend girlfriend. It really doesn't matter. I think people are just jealous. I don't know. They look at the girl he's with and probably think that, oh, he's taking advantage of her. He's playing games with her. I don't I don't think she'd be with him for this long if he was a bad dude, is all I'm saying. Clearly, he has a good head on his shoulders. You have to trust that Jhené Aiko has a good head on her shoulders and she knows what they're doing. And honestly, they don't need each other. They can do fine by themselves, but they choose not to. As That's fine. That's fine.